Quick, drop a like in the video in the next 5 seconds if you think Epic Games should grant all players during lockdown 10,000 V-Bucks. Do you want a free Fortnite Chapter 2 Season 2 Battle Pass?
Yes.
Well, I'm going to be gifting hundreds of subscribers literally over the next coming weeks, so make sure you subscribe to the channel and comment your Epic Games ID down below so that way I can gift you the Chapter 2 Season 2 Battle Pass, and if you subscribe right now, you potentially could be our 1.5 millionth subscriber. Also, don't forget to use code FriendlyMachine in the item shop when picking up the Battle Pass if you happen to buy it or be gifted it, or gift someone else it, and let me know in the comments if you have done this so I can heart it to show my appreciation. The Fortnite Deadpool event is officially here in full force, or so we thought anyways, with the introduction of not only the character, able to be now earned through completion of the Week 7 challenges, his new taken over yacht location, not to mention also the revamped battle bus and supply drops. There's actually a ton more things yet to happen with this character, or surrounding him, or develop off him in terms of him being introduced into our Fortnite realm or map itself. Data miners found a while back that we're going to be at least seeing Deadpool challenges releasing until week 9, but we now know through the item shop rotation that literally happened at the hands of Deadpool himself, we're not only going to be seeing Deadpool cosmetics obtainable in this challenge manner. Today we're going to be going over what's going to be happening to Deadpool in terms of the developments not only in his secret lair in the upcoming weeks, but also what cosmetics are teased on this new location he seemed to take over and man as a boss with his dual hand cannons being the yacht. And let's just say you guys won't want to miss anything because there's a ton of Easter eggs, and Epic Games, as you know, love to tease things in advance. I'm just saying, make sure you're sticking around and watching the full video today, because 10 minutes of your time to compensate you with knowing everything about Deadpool until the end of this season, April 30th, I think that's a pretty good deal. So the first thing to note, I'm just going to quickly go over how you can unlock the Deadpool skin. It's unknown as of now if you need to complete all the other weekly prior Deadpool challenges, but for week 7, obviously because this had some glitches with it, some of you may have not actually completed them yet, here are the locations of the pistols, firstly being under the challenge table and in the Meowscles lair on the right, and for the second challenge you simply need to enter a phone booth or porta potty, leave the game or get killed or exit it in some way, and this reward screen will pop up granting you the merc with a mouth, obviously being the Deadpool skin. One of the more interesting things about the Deadpool skin is the fact upon unlocking him only at this moment, when we go to select him as a skin, it has the options to have a select style that currently isn't unlockable, however shows us it in advance as one of these next weekly Deadpool challenge set rewards. As you can see, this is the unmasked version that was leaked from the files a while ago, or around the time anyways, of them adding the actual revealed Deadpool challenges of which we need to do to unlock the character himself initially. However, what if I told you this is not the only selectable style surrounding Deadpool that potentially we'll be able to obtain or actually see in terms of a Deadpool lair development? Data miners, especially Skin Tracker, managed to find a full model of Deadpool not only unmasked but wearing a snorkel and goggle kind of breathing underwater kit, and the reason for this before week 7's Deadpool challenges went live in game was unknown. However, through this implementation or update flickering on everybody's system to go live, a glitch also flickered within some people's games to show, well, the next stage or development to Deadpool's lair being entirely flooded that had been teased right in front of our eyes in some way, shape or form, a Fortnite flood since Chapter 2 Season 1, with the wording Noah on the outskirts of Holly Hedges made by actual structures. This is not entirely or exactly what it will look like, considering Deadpool can't be in two places. As you can see, he's trying to fix the pipe there and is also sat at the PC, but he will be sat in fact at the PC, it just happens to be glitched right now, and we've obviously seen this before with other weekly sets or developments of Deadpool being mixed or matched together when they're not already meant to be in the game. This completely makes sense for obviously why Deadpool will be having a snorkel applied to the character. However, I don't believe he'll be sat in here with his mask off, considering this is the reward we'll be able to earn from completing the week 8 challenges for Deadpool's set that have also been leaked. These are pretty easy, but as usual follow the same format of one challenge being surrounding the HQ or finding something in it, and another obviously in-game, which is dance at Deadpool's yacht. However, obviously, considering for the Find challenge our new agent lair has been revealed for Sky, most likely Deadpool's pool floaty will reside in here as part of the Find challenge. And despite nobody having early access or a glitched view to where this will be actually 100% confirmed in our game or what it will look like, Deadpool's yacht actually has a pool floaty on it, and we know this definitely to be Deadpool's pool floaty, considering this was also described, this normal unicorn model, as a pool floaty previously in Fortnite challenges. This was also a back bling introduced in the Season 5 Chapter 1 Battle Pass, so obviously it's a large possibility not only that this is the pool floaty, or Deadpool's pool floaty anyways, revamped in his style or colour scheme or design, but there's large possibility, considering we've already had this as a back bling, that this will eventually be upcoming as a cosmetic, perhaps earnable, maybe in the Week 9 challenge set for Deadpool, the last one, or perhaps something that rotates throughout the Marvel rarity section of Deadpool's item shop that we currently see. From moving up on the yacht, obviously other potential upcoming cosmetics teased, we have right in front of this pool floaty a Deadpool themed umbrella. Now this was actually inspired, this prop despite not being a cosmetic now, of an actual concept that somebody made in the community called Deadfall, and right behind this also we actually have a Deadpool spray, despite sprays not being very interesting, but we could potentially be seeing as something that maybe comes to the item shop as a 0 V-Buck reward, as we've seen this as something Epic Games have granted in the past for showing our perseverance with something through a hard time, and obviously we're in one of the hardest times in the world right now. And speaking of sprays, just to give you guys validity on how we know these will be upcoming eventually as some form of cosmetic, whether earnable for free or in the item shop, is because of this one right here. Now obviously you won't have seen this in-game because nobody has it, but it is contained in the files as an upcoming cosmetic, meaning that some of the things on this yacht that aren't currently in the files will be implemented in the future as a cosmetic, and this is a gateway for this happening, as you can see on fnbr.co where all the leaked cosmetics or cosmetics upcoming are. This is actually contained in this list. Epic Games can tease or add things in advance, or love to even do this, so it wouldn't surprise me in the next update if we see a ton of Deadpool themed items or rewards newly introduced that we'll either be able to earn or actually buy from the item shop in the next few weeks, as we would need an update for these to additionally then be added firstly into the files so that we can get a look at them before they're added publicly for everybody to earn or buy in the game. The top of the Deadpool yacht is definitely very interesting, and I'm glad they've gone about revamping it with such a big logo of his face anyways, or inspired off his style, but this could also be used as a throwable toy, considering we don't really see too many toys added as of now, and the last interesting ball that we could throw anyways that everybody paid attention to was the snowball added in the Season 7 Battle Pass, I believe. If we make our way around the other side of the boat, we also have this rainbow-like spray, and I want to know if you guys can guess in the next 5 seconds where you've initially seen this from, because you have. Well, it's actually on Deadpool's PC, so not only have we already seen this introduced by Epic Games as a part of this Deadpool event, and it's currently not in the files as a spray, but it definitely could be, as it's now plastered on the wall as one before we've seen it confirmed as something coming to the game as a cosmetic. And just to confirm that these are all sprays and not just decorative feel that Epic Games have added as a one-time only thing that we can see looking like a spray, we have the previous Avengers spray obviously that we could earn in the endgame limited time challenges for the Fortnite x Endgame collaboration. The last teasing development to mention at the yacht itself anyways is the fact, well, you know, the Midas statue that was once here or commemorated to the fully gold form, it's not only been changed to hold the disco ball, obviously making sense of this Deadpool disco or dance area, it's also had Deadpool's mask nearly entirely pulled over its head, covering its face. Now why is this important, you may ask? Well, obviously every Battle Pass skin has the Midas touch effect applied to it when selecting its enlightened variant, obviously unlocked at a certain level to then start changing into gold. Here are all those stages right now of when the Battle Pass skins start changing into gold or allow us to fully consume them in this gold manner. And considering Deadpool is technically a Battle Pass skin, why wouldn't this apply to him, especially if he's involved directly as the secret skin in our storyline? Well, there's not many arguments against it, despite the fact that Deadpool is a Marvel collaboration, despite being also integrated into our set seasonal Battle Pass as the secret skin previously mentioned, which is always involved in our storyline. So I don't see how Epic Games can get out of this one, and obviously everybody would love to see a gold Deadpool skin, or at least a variant that everybody can potentially unlock before April 30th. Let me know if you'd like to unlock this in the comment section down below. With that now covering everything teased at our yacht in terms of an upcoming cosmetic surrounding Deadpool or in his style/theme, we only have two smaller things left to cover. As mentioned at the start of the video very briefly, if you guys haven't already seen them, we've had introduced these newly revamped Deadpool supply drops with the balloon obviously showing what appears to be some form of baby Deadpool version. This balloon could very easily be added as the glider part of, well, a glider. An artist on Twitter actually managed to prove this ESK concepts, and how cool does this look, and if you guys could actually unlock this or buy it from the item shop, would you, or would you simply stick to the cool glider we've already seen Dragacorn that we can purchase either in the bundle or singular in the item shop? Now, despite this baby Deadpool themed balloon obviously teasing a glider that easily could be integrated literally at a few changes or flick of a switch by Epic Games, there is another cosmetic that could come out of this design being a baby Deadpool pet, as we've seen small pets off skins like the Mini Marauder, obviously miniature version of Merry Marauder previously in game. Pets aren't too hype in terms of a cosmetic category, just like toys. They've seemed to flop in most recent seasons, however, I definitely think everybody would want to wear some form of baby Deadpool, especially if he came out with some funny noises or interesting quotes, as he is, ultimately, as the description states, the Merc with a mouth. Either way, with everything mentioned today, that's all I've got for you guys in this video, so thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed or found it helpful or informative, or want to keep referring back to it, slap a like in the video down below and hit the big red button if you haven't subscribed already. Turn on all notifications, as you'll definitely want to be notified every time I upload now, considering so many things are going on interesting in the world of Fortnite. Hopefully I can recognise you guys from remaining active in the comment section of my future videos to come, and I'm out. So have an amazing rest of your day or night wherever you are, whenever you're watching. Have a good one, take it easy, stay safe indoors, wash your hands repeatedly, and peace.